Good afternoon, North Carolina Vinyl Picker here, and it's a Thursday. Time for do another Fresh 50. Been working around the house, so I haven't had a whole lot of time. To do my shows, but I catch back up today. Do one today, and like I said, I'm going to do 50 records a day for 50 days. So I think we're on day 20, I believe, and show number 15 or something like that. But we're getting there. We're into the M's, and since we're in the M's, let's look at this one here. This is a really nice copy. I got this at a local store down here in Hickory. He was having a sale, and I ordered it and I went down and picked it up. I didn't even have to pay for the postage. So there you go. And it's on the London. And this is the Caught Live +5. So this was after Seventh Sojourn and after Mike Pinder left. And then they came out with the best of, basically. And then on the fourth side, it has 5 cuts on there that were new songs that weren't on the classic albums, the first 7 albums, up to Seventh Sojourn. So there you go. So I was happy to get this in my collection. And then after that, of course, came Octave. I saw this tour at the Hampton Coliseum in Virginia. And this is on the blue splatter. So if you can find one of these, it's pretty cool. I had another copy. It's a black vinyl that I'm putting into sale. And I found this little baby downtown here in Morganton, out of the blue. This is a $5 record, and it's one I didn't have. I had it back in the day. It's a K-Tel, but I wanted it back in my collection. I seen it there, and then got it that day. Then we're looking at long distance Voyager. I can remember this is 1981, and the Moody Blues were really strong and hot in '81. And then they came out with this album. It's got The Voice on here, Gemini Dream. Those were all big hits for them. And I remember having this on cassette. And I used to listen to this in my car all the time. Pop it in. Yeah. Love this one. And then the next one as well. Well, this is the Moody Blues. We'll look at this one first. This is another compilation of the first classic 7 albums. And this one here is Japanese import. Then after that came The Present. And I had this album too. And I had this on cassette. We used to listen to lots of stuff on cassette back in the day. Of course, they didn't have CDs that I can remember way back in the late 70s, early 80s, when the CD was first produced. Put that in the comments section. Around 84, 85, somewhere around there. Is that when CDs started? This is 83, so I'm not sure if CDs were out then. I remember having some of these on cassette. I used to have a painting of them. This is actually a famous painting. You can Google that, but it's a Greek painting. I used to have one, and it was relatively small, only about this big or so. And I remember having it, had it on my wall for the longest time, and then I sold it. It was a antique. Voices in the Sky, the best of the Moody Blues. It's another one of them $5 records to fill my collection with. Then we move it into The Other Side of Life. And then we have Running Out of Love. And this was The Other Side of Life. It was from that album. This is a 12-inch EP. Back in the 80s and early 90s, we had 12-inch EPs. And they used to put extra songs on them. They used to put extended versions of songs on them. They were pretty cool. You can usually find them, but most of the time they're promos. Then we got, after that, we had Sir Lamore. And I'm missing their other album. Can't get it on vinyl. I think that was only on CD. And then I have some other of their later albums on CD, but that's for another show. I'm going to do some other stuff. I'm just going through the vinyl right now. So their last couple albums, when they switched over to CDs, a lot of them didn't get printed on vinyl, unless they were like imports from Germany or somewhere. Okay, so now we're still in the M's. We're going to talk about Mountain. This album here is Nantucket Sleigh Ride. And these guys actually came, Leslie West and Philly Paparotti Mountain, they came to my high school, played at my high school. They did. I don't know what year it was in high school, because I was there from 72 to 76, but I couldn't tell you what year, but I remember seeing them there. And I can't remember the ticket, but I know I went to the show. Okay. So we got next up is National Health. National Health is with Dave Stewart and Canterbury Band, one of my favorite bands. See, now we're switched into the ends. Did you see that? National Health's second album, Fuse and Cures. Bill Bruford was in this band for a minute when they first started, and you can get some tapes. There's nothing on vinyl as far as I know, unless it's a bootleg. I'd love to have it, but DS Al Coda was their third album. That's all they did. That was their total production of what they did. And then we're going to talk about Neil. I love Neil Diamond, especially the old Neil Diamond, like the Bang records. This one here is one of them. And I have quite a few Neil Diamonds, so strap in for this one. If you love Neil Diamond. I like the early Neil Diamond. Here's his greatest hits on that Bang records. This is when he switched over to You and I, Touching You and Touching Me. This one has Holly Holy on it. He had so many hits back in the day, and then my niece's husband called him the Jewish Elvis. I never heard that one before. So we got Shiloh. This one has the where you connect the dots and it ends up being Neil. Yeah, imagine that. But this is it's on the Bang records. This is Shiloh. And then these eventually went to MCA records. And this was Velvet Gloves and Spit. And this is another one of them. Might be a comp. It has Brooklyn Roads on it. Has Shiloh on here. What an awesome singer. Moods. This one's got Song Blue on it. This is another one of those Taiwanese presses. This is Moods again. Here we have Taproot Manuscript. This one's got Cracklin' Rosie on it. Done Too Soon. He Ain't Heavy, He's My Brother. Here's his album Gold. Here's another album. This is it's called Rainbow. I think this was a comp. Everyone's Talking, Chelsea Monday, Both Sides Now. There's lots of great songs on this one. A lot of these are just like Pickwick or some of those off-label stuff. Here's the album Stones. This one has the great song I Am, I Said. Me and my wife got to see Neil Diamond back in I guess it was the late 90s, early 2000s. We saw him in Orlando at the here's Jonathan Livingston Seagull with a time strip, which is pretty cool. This is probably one of my favorite top three Neil Diamond albums. I love this album. This is a great album. Then we have Double Gold. This, again, back on the Bang records. Got a number or something on the front. Here's Beautiful Noise. Right here, produced by Robbie Roberts of the band. Almost done with Neil. Here's Hot August Night. Now this one here was a famous album he did pretty much after Hot August Night. I get turned off. I'm not into the later Neil Diamond. This one here's a really cool one I found. Neil Diamond Early Classics. It's on Frog King Records. I don't know if you can see that or not. This one here, that one there was pretty cool. And we got Serenade. Of course, it's got the song Longfellow Serenade on here. The last Picasso. We all know who this is. Another Neil. Here's Neil Young. His first album, On the Tugboat. Some people call it the Tugboat. And we got Everyone Knows This Is Nowhere. Neil Young is on the Tugboat as well. Love me some Neil Young. After the Gold Rush. A lot of people's favorite. Here's Harvest. And this is on the classic Neil Young, mastered from the original analog master tapes, because sound matters right there. So is this all analog? I don't know. It says it's from a master tape. I think Neil Young's part of that series. Journey Through the Past soundtrack. On the Beach. Stars and Bars. Crazy Horse. Comes a Time. Really love that. I love that album. That's a great album. Live Rust. Old Ways, another great album. He made so many great albums. Mazzy Hall, 1971. Found this about 3 months ago or so down at the Barnes and Noble in Hickory, and I couldn't believe it when I found it. And then I looked it up on Discogs. It's worth a lot of money, and I paid like $30 for it. It's part of Neil Young's Archives Performance Series. This is disc number 03. What a great album that is. To have that on vinyl, digital vinyl, no. They're analog. Neil Young has analog records. That's what I've been told. Harvest Moon. Mastered from '44/16 digital. So this one here is a digital record. It says right on the back. Neil has full disclosure on his. Young Shakespeare. What's this one say? Can't read that one. Crazy Horse, Barn. Another great album. Mastered from original analog tape. Right on the back. Then we're going to go in, we're leaving Neil Young, we're going into Nectar. Found this one not too long ago, showed it. This is their first album, Journey to the Center of the Eye. Great, great, great band. Remember the Future. This was a promo copy. And it says on here, promo, not for sale. So I have another copy, and then I gave it away recently to somebody. I'm not sure, but I think it was Tony P. Yeah, Two from the Trunk. Great channel. Sub up Tony. But I sent him this record, and I didn't get any feedback from him. So maybe, hopefully he listened to it and he liked it. But or maybe he's already heard it before. I don't know. I don't remember him answering me. Maybe he did and I missed it. Down to Earth. Nectar Recycled with Larry Fast, Synergy. This is the first record that Larry Fast shows up on. This is another great album. Look at that album cover. You don't listen to Nectar, man. You got a screw loose or something. Magic is the Child. This came out after Recycled. This one, I believe, has Larry Fast on it also. Keyboard player. Imagine that, having the last name Fast and you're a keyboard player. Stage name, maybe? I don't know. Synergy was a stage name. If you've seen them Synergy albums, grab those. Those are great too. That's all I got for today. That's a fresh 50. I showed you that CD I got the other day. That was pretty damn cool. Here's another great album. If you haven't listened to Don Henley's latest, this is about 5 years old now. If you like a little country rock, a little straight country, he does duets in here with Dolly and Mick Jagger and some other people. This is a great album, Cass County. Pick this one up. If you like Don Henley, you like the Eagles. That was what I say was pretty funny when we were going through the D's. Don Felder and Don Henley's albums are like this in the D's. They're going together. So you go in the store, you see Don Henley, see Don Felder. Ironic, I guess. All right, well, that's all I got. 17 and a half minutes. I'm going to try to get out of here. I'll see you all tomorrow. Be good. Take care. God bless the troops. And be safe out there. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great rest of your day. Bye for now.